All right, guys, here we are back. We have completed 100 outputs of Hello World into the console here using our great for loop, and that we'll revisit all the time. So try to get used to this syntax here of declaring the variable start, declaring the end condition, and then what's going to happen every time the code loops through this for loop. Okay, so now what I'd like to do is just solidify some of this stuff. So instead of saying hello world, repeating it every single time, it would be nice to say hello world and to specify which world number we're going to say hello to. So, I want this to say hello world 1, hello world 2, hello world 3, and so on as we go through it. So let's see if we can do that here in Objective-C. So first thing we do is we want to copy the code so we can save for later. And then we'll comment out the existing code that's there and copy everything for our 6 objective here. And what we want to do is now, instead of just saying hello world, we want to say hello world 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And to do that, we know that the string is going to first output hello world. So we can do that by concatenating strings. So we'll concatenate another string value to the existing greeting. So here we're concatenating a space and the number 1. And if we run this right now, we should get hello world 1 100 times, which is good, but not quite what we wanted. We wanted to see these world numbers to change. 1, hello world 1, hello world 2, and so on. And so to change that, instead of outputting a static string like we have here shown in the quotes, what we'll do is we will delete the one that we had there, and we'll concatenate the integer I that is incrementing every time in this loop. And in order to concatenate an integer, this integer I, to this string value greeting, we want to make sure we change it to string. And you can do that by doing a function call. You hit the period here, so dot, and it looks like it gives you the first item here to help you, and it's called toString. And just to make this easier to see, I'm going to start zooming out a little bit. So normally you'll see your code there on one line. And so you can see here that I to string is what we're concatenating in the end. And then if I hit run, we magically get hello world all the way across from 0 to 99. It executed. Now you might notice it started at 0, and we kind of wanted this to start at 1. Well, we can see here that I does start at 0 and it ends at less than 100, which is 99, and that's the last value here at the bottom. So, if we wanted this to go from 0 to 100, or from 1 to 100 instead, we would start this off at 1. And then the condition, instead of just being less than or equal to 100, or less than 100, we would say less than or equal to 100. And we rerun that code, and boom, it ends at 100 here. And if you go to the top, it starts at 1. It executed.